Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a sort of life update and basically explaining where I've been, because I haven't really been doing any videos on my channel for I think a couple of months now. And I appreciate that I'm obviously quite a small channel, but I have got a really lovely group of you that I talk to on most of my videos and things like that. And I just wanted to come on and I want to be open and honest as I can on my channel, and just explain everything that's kind of been going on. This I think is like the fourth or fifth time of me trying to do, just to try and talk about it. Yeah, I just didn't know where to start. So this video is going to be a little bit raw. I'm probably going to say about a million times because I do that anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to basically tell you what has been going on. So I put a little update on my Instagram stories about where I'd been and why I'd taken like a little break off of social media. I have some really lovely followers on here and I have some really lovely followers on Instagram, and I think sometimes you both follow me on both, which is really amazing. I appreciate this isn't something that everyone's going to want to talk about, and that is absolutely fine. But like I mentioned earlier, I do want to be open and honest. And I actually found that talking about this really helped me get through it as well. So yeah, that's kind of why I am making this video, and I just wanted to kind of obviously chat with you guys and let you know what has been happening. So I found out at the beginning of February that I was due to have a baby, and I then got my letter confirming like my 12-week scan and everything like that, which was at the beginning of April, and I got to just before 8 weeks, which was at the beginning of March, and basically I could tell that something wasn't completely right, and I managed to get booked in for an early scan. So we went to hospital and I had a scan, but there wasn't anything that they could basically see that was wrong at the time. They just had said to us that the baby wasn't as far along as they thought, so I then had to book in for a second scan to check if the baby had basically grown within that week. But within that week, unfortunately, is when I did miscarry and was when I lost the baby. Because I still had that scan appointment booked in, I obviously still went to that appointment, which is when they basically had confirmed what I obviously thought had happened. And then I had to book in for a following week to make sure that my body had basically done everything that it needed to do. So it was just really rough. I wouldn't honestly wish it on anyone. It's a really rough time. Sorry, yeah, it's a really rough time and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Like I mentioned, I did put on Instagram what had happened, and I actually had so many messages from people saying that they'd gone through the same thing, which is, I'm so sad about that people have gone through this, but actually talking about it for me really helped me, and it almost kind of made me feel like it wasn't something I've done, and that, which is what I did kind of obviously feel like, you know, something I've done is why this has happened basically. Yeah, it might not be something that everyone wants to talk about, and I completely appreciate that and understand, and that's absolutely fine. I will also just say, if ever you guys, if you've got Instagram and if ever you want someone to talk to, please just send me a DM. They are always open to talk about anything really, so yeah, feel free to message me on my Instagram if ever you need a chat or just someone to vent to. So yeah, so basically for the last few weeks, the last couple of months, I've just felt, well, so basically for the last couple of weeks, I've just felt a bit lost, a bit like my sparkle has gone, and just my main focus has obviously been on my boys, and just making sure that everything is okay, sort of like in their world. So I've just been very quiet and not just not really been obviously myself, because I've just needed time to sort of grieve, and I wanted to spend obviously as much time with my boys. We've just had the Easter holidays, so I wanted to make sure that we just did as many lovely things as possible. And yeah, I have good days and bad days. I still have days where it still upsets me, because it's going to, I suppose, and that feeling is always going to be there, I think. So I'm in a much more positive place. I'm quite a positive, happy person, and yeah, so like I said, I have good days and bad days, and come October will probably be a little bit of a hard time, because obviously that's when I was due to have the baby. So yeah, that is basically what has been going on recently. So like I said earlier, I didn't want to not talk about this and not be open and honest with you guys about what's been going on, and my focus is to actually do a lot more on my channel as well, and share a lot more sort of vlogs and things and what we get up to. We have actually had some planning approved for the house, so I'm also looking to do some sort of renovation videos and things like that. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else to basically say. Like I mentioned, if you're going through anything, or hopefully it's not this, but if you're going through anything, you're always welcome to DM me and message me, and I'm just a lending ear if you need it, basically. So I think I'm going to finish the video here. Like I mentioned, I'm going to hopefully start uploading a lot more onto my channel, so there will be a lot more vlogs, there will be a lot more content to come, but yeah, I just basically wanted to update you guys on what has been happening and why I have been absent, and that's why I felt like I wanted to tell you what has been going on in this video. I think I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in my next one. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.